Hello everybody, this is Mozart. We're playing some Schedule 1 today, and we're going to continue our customer series. Now, we've done all 4 of the later regions. We just have Westville and Northtown to do. But before we get into that, I'd just like to ask all my viewers here to go ahead and sub if you like this content. About 97% of you aren't subbed, which I really appreciate the views, but subs help out so much. So if you would, please sub, please like, if this helped you out in any way, and let's get right into it. So we are in Westville. That's this area right here. I'm circling with my mouse. And right in front of us is this blue house, and this is Trent's house. Now Trent is only going to be, what's the time? Trent's only going to be here early in the morning and pretty late into the evening. So there's Trent, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. He'll be here in this greenhouse. Now, during the day, Trent walks around a lot. He'll make a stop here at Top Tattoo, then he'll go up to the pawn shop over here. He likes to look out over the bay a few times. Then he stops at the liquor store as one of his last stops. But then, he'll be right back here to this blue house right around 10 o'clock. So let's go ahead and show that. 10 o'clock would be 2200. And that was almost bad. And there he is. Yeah, so early in the morning for about an hour, and then anytime after 10 o'clock he'll be in this blue house. That's Trent Sherman. Alright, next customer on our list is going to be Meg Cooley. Now, Meg works here at the gas mart. But it's the gas mart on the other side of town, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a gas mart in Westville, but here's the gas mart that Meg Cooley works at. Now, she'll be here until 6 p.m. From 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So as soon as the day restarts, she starts her day here at the gas mart. Great place to find her, but if you can't find her here, let's go ahead and teleport to the bungalow. It's pretty close to Meg's house. This is just my test world, by the way. That's why I'm using console controls. Let's see. Now Meg's house is this way. If you can't find her at the gas mart or you miss her at the gas mart, here it is, this yellow house here. And she will be here after 10 p.m. every day. So let's set the time to 2200 military time. And there's Meg. Yeah, that's Meg Cooley. Alright, on our way to Joyce Ball. And Joyce likes to hang out here in this trailer. Now, this is the best place, in my opinion, to find Joyce. She'll be here in the evenings, late evenings, and early mornings. This one's kind of short. Joyce does have a few routes, but yeah, she's definitely here at the RV. Not our RV, but this camper here most of the day and evening. So that's Joyce Ball. Alright, on our way to this apartment complex here. This is where our dealer Molly is. And actually right next door to her, if we set the right time, right in the morning you'll be able to find, not Kathy, but Keith upstairs here. So there's Keith. Keith is another Westville customer. Now, Keith will be here from 7 a.m. till about 8. And then Keith, during the middle of the day, is going to go to the piss hut up here. So if we just set the time to maybe like 3 p.m. It's 1500 military time. Here's the piss hut. And there's Keith. Now, Keith will take a break during the day, but if you want to catch him in the evenings, back to the apartment complex. He'll be there in late evenings. That is Keith Wagner. Alright, on to Jerry Montero. He's the guy you see walking around with no shirt. He lives right to our left here in this encampment. But yeah, early in the morning, they're all hanging out here. It's Cranky Frank, Joyce is in this RV or trailer, and then Jerry's in here in the tent without a shirt and shoes. But Jerry hangs out here a lot. He's here in the mornings, early mornings, We'll take a little break and walk over here to Top Tattoo to get a kook from the kook machine. But yeah, Jerry will be back here in the evenings around, let's see, 9 o'clock. So let's see, 2100. I think around 9:30, Jerry will be back here. Yep. He likes to hang out here at his encampment, but that's where you can find Jerry Montero. Alright, we're tracking down Doris Lubbin now. And if you didn't know, this is Mick's wife, the pawn shop guy. And both of them live here, right behind the gas mart in this yellowish brown house. Oh, that's actually a brick house. Okay. But yeah, there's Doris. Doris is here early in the morning, but she actually leaves pretty soon. And she'll start walking around to go downtown. But I'll show you where she goes here. We just set the time to about 1 p.m. Oops, let me knock over some stuff on my desk first. Alright, set time to 1300. And Doris is in here at Thrifty Threads with Fiona. She likes to check out the nice clothes here. Yeah, drink her coffee. But yeah, that's Doris. Doris will be back late evening to the same house behind the gas mart. Doris Lubbin. Alright, Kim Delaney lives right over here next to the basketball court. Yeah, I never picked up the baseball bat on this world. Huh. But yeah, this apartment building or complex right here is where Kim is. This is early in the morning. Kim will be here. And Kim actually works with another Westville customer over here at the Piss Hut with Keith. So if you head over here during the afternoon, we'll be able to find Kim. Oh, sorry about that. She'll be okay. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and set the time to the afternoon. Maybe like, I don't know, 1 o'clock, 1300. There she is, Kim Delaney at the Piss Hut. And then later in the evening, in the late evening, she'll be back at the apartment complex right next to the basketball courts. But yeah, that's Kim Delaney. The tattoo artist in town, this is Dean Webster. He's right here at Top Tattoo. He's pretty easy customer to find and unlock. He's here from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So pretty much, yeah, all day Dean will be here. This is him. He's got some cool tattoos that you can't buy. See that I Heart Mom? You can't get that one. That's kind of cool. But yeah, this is Dean. He'll be here all day until 6. And then Dean actually, after 6, he'll stand outside of his own tattoo shop for a while. And then Dean goes to the house next to our bungalow over here. But I've actually never been to his house over here. Let's see what time. Oh, there's Melissa. See what time he gets back. Maybe 10 o'clock. And there's Dean. Yep, right next to our bungalow. But this is late night. That's Dean Webster, the tattoo artist. Now we are right in front of this other yellow house in Westville. It's not Meg Cooley's house. This is actually Charles Rowland's house. Now he also drives this blue pickup truck, so you're having trouble finding him. And there's Charles. But Charles is actually a pretty easy customer to unlock too, because he is a gas mart employee. And he actually works here at the close gas mart, the Westville gas mart. So Chloe has the morning shift, and then Charles should be here around 6 p.m. So let's go 1800. There's Charles. Yep, he'll be here the rest of the night until it closes down. That's Charles Rowland. We are in front of this gray house for our last customer. The last customer's name is George Green. Now George is a pretty important customer because he has a pretty high spending limit. And we unlock him. Westville is the second region unlocked, so you'll have George Green pretty early on. Now George, like I said, in the morning until about 8 a.m., he's in his gray house here. I'll open the map so you can see. Here's our bungalow, so it's 2 houses over from our bungalow. And then around 8 o'clock, George will walk all the way over here, and he'll hang out at this payphone for about an hour. So let's go ahead and show that. And George does have a lot of stops. We're not going to hit every one, but I'll show you the big ones here. Now there's George. He'll hang out here for about an hour. He'll make several more stops. He's going to go to this ATM. He's going to go to the supermarket. He's going to go... He likes to just stand around town. But once 3 o'clock hits, George Green absolutely loves Bud's Bar. So let's head to Bud's Bar, and this is where George Green will spend most of his time. So there's Bud's Bar. Of course, it's not open yet, but if we set the time to maybe just before 3, let's go 14:55. So that should be 2:55. Here's George, and in about 10 minutes he should walk into this Bud's Bar, and this is where he'll stay, the rest of the day. There he goes. And then what is that, 3:05, 3:10, something like that. There's George. He'll be here until 2 a.m. and then at curfew he'll be back at his house. So yeah, George has a pretty long route, but he's a great customer, really high daily spending limit. So I hope this helped you guys out. If it did, please don't forget to leave a like and a sub. It really does help us out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have yourself a great day.